Rosalind Franklin was an important scientist who made a big difference in the world of science. She was born in 1920 in London, England. From a young age, she loved to learn, and her family supported her education. They encouraged her to follow her dreams and do well in school. She was smart and hardworking, and she became very good at science. As a child, she was interested in understanding how things worked, and this curiosity helped her become one of the most famous scientists in the world. Franklin went to college at Cambridge University, where she studied chemistry and physics. These subjects are important because they help us understand the natural world. After finishing her studies, Franklin worked in several different laboratories. In these laboratories, she worked on a variety of projects, but one of the most important things she worked on was DNA. DNA is very important because it is what makes up our genes, which control how our bodies grow and develop. At that time, many scientists were trying to figure out what DNA looked like. They knew it was very important for life, but no one knew its exact structure. Scientists were curious to learn more about how it worked. In the 1950s, Rosalind Franklin started to study DNA, using a method called X-ray crystallography. This method helped her take pictures of very small molecules, like DNA, that could not be seen with the naked eye. By using X-rays, Franklin was able to look at the structure of DNA in a way that no one had ever done before. Franklin's work was very important. She took some of the clearest X-ray images of DNA that had ever been taken. One of her pictures, called Photo 51, was especially important. It showed the clear shape of the DNA molecule, which was a double helix. A double helix is like a twisted ladder, with two long strands running next to each other, connected by small steps. Franklin's picture of DNA showed the world for the first time what the structure of DNA looked like. While Franklin was working hard on her research, other scientists were also studying DNA. James Watson and Francis Crick were two of these scientists. They were trying to understand how DNA was built, and they were also studying the X-ray images of DNA. Unfortunately, Watson and Crick did not ask Franklin for permission to see her work. They used her pictures without telling her and used them to help build their own model of the DNA structure. Watson and Crick's model of DNA was the first to show how the two strands of DNA were twisted together in a double helix. After they created their model, Watson and Crick were very excited and told the world about their discovery. However, they did not give Franklin enough credit for the important work she had done. Many people believed that Watson and Crick were the first to discover the structure of DNA, and Franklin's contribution was not fully recognized at the time. Sadly, Franklin did not live to see her contributions to science fully appreciated. She passed away in 1958, at the age of 37, after battling cancer. At the time of her death, she was still working hard on many scientific projects, but she did not know how much her work would change the world. She did not receive the recognition she deserved during her lifetime, but today, many people know how important her research was to the discovery of the DNA structure. In the years after Franklin's death, scientists realized just how important her work was. Franklin's X-ray images helped Watson and Crick understand the structure of DNA, but her work also helped other scientists understand the importance of DNA in biology. Thanks to Franklin's research, scientists were able to better understand how genes work, how our bodies grow, and how diseases like cancer happen. This has helped doctors and researchers create better treatments for many diseases. Today, Rosalind Franklin is remembered as one of the most important scientists in history. Her work laid the foundation for many discoveries in genetics, medicine, and other areas of science. Even though she did not receive the recognition she deserved during her life, her name is now well known and respected in the scientific world. Many people today remember Franklin as a pioneer who helped change the way we understand life. Franklin's story is also important because it shows the challenges that women face in science. At the time when Franklin was working, there were fewer women in science, and it was difficult for women to get the same respect and recognition as men. However, Franklin was determined and she continued to work hard even when things were difficult. Her story shows that anyone, no matter their gender or background, can make important discoveries if they are dedicated and passionate about their work. Today, many women are inspired by Rosalind Franklin's story. She is a role model for young women who want to work in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. Franklin's work shows that women can be just as successful and important as men in the world of science. Her story teaches us that it is important to work hard, stay focused on your goals, and never give up on your dreams. Rosalind Franklin's contributions to science were groundbreaking, and her research helped change the world. She may not have received the recognition she deserved in her lifetime, but her legacy lives on today. Her work helped scientists learn more about how our bodies work, and it continues to inspire new generations of scientists to explore and discover new things. Rosalind Franklin's life teaches us that science is for everyone, and anyone with curiosity and a passion for learning can make a difference in the world. Her hard work, dedication, and focus on the truth will always be remembered as an important part of scientific history. In the end, Rosalind Franklin's story shows the importance of persistence and dedication in the face of challenges. She made important contributions to the world of science, and even though she did not receive full recognition during her life, her legacy is now honored by scientists around the world. Rosalind Franklin's work continues to inspire many people, and her story reminds us that science is a field where everyone has the potential to make a difference.